you doing, Bashar?
Perfect, and you?
Perfect as well.
All right.
Okay, my question is, so I'm very interested in technology.
Yes.
Can you talk about the next couple of decades? Can you talk about where it's going here on Earth and with humans as a whole?
Yes, well, many of you already know some of the paths that your science and technology is taking, such as going into a deeper understanding of what you have labeled the quantum level. Yes?
Right, yeah.
And understanding that you will apply this in a variety of ways. Quantum computers, quantum devices, and so on and so forth that take advantage of the multiple parallel realities that exist all around you by tapping into them from the quantum level, but then translating them into what you call the macroscopic level of your technology. That will become more and more prevalent. You will eventually finally allow yourselves to actually have what you would call free energy devices, which you have had from time to time, but of course the society you have created has suppressed them. But you will finally stop doing that eventually.
How are we going to use that quantum level type of technology that you said the scientists are?
Well, you're beginning to understand, at least some of your scientists are beginning to understand, that while they used to think that the classical physics level and the quantum physics level were not really reconcilable, they're beginning to understand in a variety of ways that there are actually quantum effects in your macroscopic classical physics situations, especially in what you call your biology. Your brain is a quantum computer. They're beginning to understand that. Many of the enzymes in your body actually function using quantum principles, which they never thought possible before. The trees around you use quantum principles to turn sunlight into energy. You're beginning to understand this. And you will begin to know how they do it, and you can adapt that technology for yourselves.
Okay. Let's see here. I've heard you talk about densities.
Yes.
Are we ascending? I haven't heard too much, but are we ascending
Yes.
as a whole, are humans?
Well, in general, yes. If you are exploring consciousness, willing to expand in that way, then yes, you're upping your frequency, and that is equivalent to the idea of ascension.
Just going back right now to the part where you said that the quantum, level of technology is becoming in the future. How far in the future is that? Can you give it a rough?
Well, it depends on what you mean by
20.
is that. Because there are many, many different things coming up in your future. But generally speaking, you would find, as we read the energy of your society now and translate it into a timeline, that no later than 2050 will many of these principles start making their way into your daily lives.
Okay, that's quite a while.
Not really.
Yeah.
I didn't say you had to wait until then. I said by then, at the outside, many of these principles will be experienced in your daily life.
Great. How can I discover my own life's theme? I've heard you talk about themes.
By acting on your highest excitement to the best of your ability with no insistence on a particular outcome. And whatever challenges you face by doing that are the themes you chose to explore.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Well, I guess you're already using the quantum level then.
I had a feeling you were going to say that too. Just kidding. Okay.
Does that help?
Yes, it does.
Well, thank you.
Thank you as well.